Hello everyone, how are you? First, I'd like to welcome you all in our webinar today. I will be your host today. My name is Mohi Al-Ashmouni, and for the ones who don't know me, I'm the Customer Relations Manager at Kotobee. I've been here for almost 6 months. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying what we're doing here, and I hope that you will enjoy this webinar and you can get as much learnings as you can. Before I go into the webinar, I first want to show you the outline of our webinar today. Okay, we will start with a brief introduction about ebooks, and then I will show you 5 easy steps to convert a PDF into an interactive ebook, and this is our main topic today. And then I'll give you some ways to reach support as soon as possible when you have any question. And our gift in this webinar, I'll give you a discount coupon at the end of this webinar to all of the attendees. And finally, we will have 10 minutes for any questions that you might have. Okay? So let's start. As you all know, everything is evolving around us, including books, which started with the heavy printed books and then moved forward to the software version, which is the PDF format. And finally, it reached interactive ebooks. Although there are many formats that support interactive ebooks, however, the most famous one is the EPUB format. And today we will be talking about this conversion process between the PDF and the EPUB format. So these are our 5 steps to convert the PDF document into a truly interactive ebook. But before we go through each step, the analyzing PDF, editing your PDF content, then importing into an authoring tool, then adding any interactive element over this document, and finally exporting it to multiple formats, we will first need to choose a PDF to work on. Okay? So for me, I've already chosen one. The Audi A1 brochure. For me, I love Audi cars. Actually, this one is my dream car. I don't know about you guys if you like Audi cars or any other types, but for me, the Audi A1 is my dream car. You can tell me which Audi cars you like most. We have Audi A1, A2, A3, Q1, Q2, Q7, the biggest one. Okay. But for me, as I mentioned, the Audi A1. So this is the PDF we will be working on through this webinar. Okay, now let me go back. So, analyzing your PDF. First, I'll have to analyze my PDF. I will have to go through the whole PDF and plan which elements I want to convert into interactive elements. This process is actually done by an instructional designer. However, if it's a small project, then you can do it yourself, like I've did. I've went to the PDF editor and I've added some comments, okay, on the elements I want to change. Like this one, for example, I want to change this text into a hyperlink that links to a pop-up message that will appear to the user when he or she clicks on this text. Okay, this is another page in the brochure. It's a still image, and I thought, why don't I add a video and make this image as a splash screen for the video? Another chapter, I said, why don't add a survey in this empty space? A questionnaire, true and false questions, multiple choice questions that a user can answer while reading the brochure. Okay, so this is basically the first step. You're going to go through the whole PDF and you're going to set a plan on which elements you want to convert into interactive elements. Okay, so we move to the second step, which is editing your PDF content. Now, for me, I've chosen the Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. You can create a free account and use this software for a week, I think. Of course, there are many other softwares for editing PDF. However, today I will be working on the Adobe Acrobat Pro DC. Okay, so as you can see here, I plan to remove this text and add another hyperlink text through the authoring tool. So what I'm gonna do is highlight this text and just click on delete, and it's deleted. Okay, so let me go to another chapter. This one, for example, I want to remove this image, and instead I want to add a gallery in this chapter. So what I will be doing is copying this image. Okay, and then you can go to another software for editing images. I've chosen the Microsoft Office Picture Manager, but I'd recommend the Photoshop because it's way better. Okay, and I will paste the image here. You can find it here. Okay, I can use this image and save it on my desktop to reuse it again in the authoring tool, either to add it inside a gallery like I want to do, or make it an animated image, for example, or a splash screen for a video. Okay, let me go back to the PDF. So now I can remove it and re-add it again in the authoring tool in one of the ways I just mentioned. Okay, let's go to another chapter. This one, for example, I said I want to add a survey in here. Okay, so I want to free more space for the survey. So I can just move this text container, this one as well, and then I can add the survey in this empty space. You can do so to the rest of the PDF document. Okay, so this was the second step. The first one, we planned what we want to change inside the PDF, and in the second step we edited the PDF in a PDF editor. Okay, and the third step is going to be importing this PDF document into an authoring tool to add all of the interactive elements I want to add, and then export it to several in several formats. Okay, today I will be using the Kotobee Author software. It's a complete end-to-end ebook solution. We have many products, but the one I will be working today is the Kotobee Author software, which is for creating ebooks, publishing them, and managing these ebooks. For the other products, there will be other webinars that you can register through our kotobee.com/webinars. And for the ones who don't know Kotobee and want to use the authoring tool, okay, what you will have to do is just go to our website, kotobee.com. You can register by name and email and get a free license. An email will be sent to you with all of the instructions and with the download link to download the software and start using it. Okay, so let's move to the software. For the ones who haven't seen it yet, it's divided into 4 primary panels: the edit, customize, export, and manage panels. Okay, today we will be working, or now we will be working with the edit panel. Okay, I've already imported the PDF, but if you're gonna start from the start, you'll click on the import PDF icon. You're going to add the PDF which you have already edited through a PDF editor, and you will import. Okay, the PDF will be imported as image scans. Each chapter, each page is divided into a separate chapter. In the first chapter, for example, I said I want to add a hyperlink instead of the text that was already there. So I will click on the text icon. Okay, and I want to change the default background is white, so I want to change the default background to be gray. Okay, and I can create a container, a text container is created. I can add whatever text I want in this container, Audi A1 car, for example. Okay, now I want to link this text to a hyperlink. I want, change it to a hyperlink. So I will highlight it and click on the link icon. Now you can link it to you can link it in 4 different ways, either to a website by providing the website URL, You can link it to a book location, to another chapter maybe. You can link it to a pop-up message or to an audio file. And you can insert either the URL of the audio if it's hosted on another server, or you can add the audio file itself. Now, what I'm gonna do is link it to a pop-up message. Okay, let me get this message, for example, copy, and then paste it here and create. Okay, so it's created. Now, to see the end result of the chapter, I will have to go to the preview mode. Okay, now in the preview mode, I can interact with the chapter. If I click on this, a pop-up message will appear to the user in the same way as it appears now. Okay, let me exit the preview. So this, for the first chapter, this is an empty chapter. If I want to delete any chapter, I can just click on delete chapter. Yes, it's deleted. Okay, now in another chapter like this one, for example, the default of this chapter, sorry, was a still image. This one, it was a still image, and I want to convert it to a splash screen for a video. So this is the end result of how it will look like. It will be a splash screen for a video. So how I did that, let's go to another chapter and try to do so. Maybe this chapter, for example. Okay, it's about engines. Now I want to add a video here and add the image that was already there in the PDF as a splash image for the video. So I will click on video. You can either insert the URL of the video if it's hosted on another server, or you can add the video file itself. So let me go and get the URL, copy, and paste here. And then in the design section, I have layout, design, and settings. In the design section, I can add the image of the engine as a splash image. Create, and it's created. You can place it wherever you want. You can resize it. Okay. So to view it and to try to open it, I will go to the preview mode. This is how it will look like. If I clicked on play, it will open the video, of course, from YouTube, since it's hosted on YouTube. Here it is, it's opening. Okay. You can do so to any other chapter you want. Okay, so let's add a gallery, for example. I wanted to add a gallery. I removed the still image and I wanted to add a gallery instead. So to add a gallery, we will click on the gallery icon. I'll just choose a number of images. This one, for example, this, and this. Okay, you can reorder the images from here. Okay, and click on create. The gallery is created. You can also resize it. You can place it wherever you want inside the document. To play with the gallery, I will go to the preview mode. Okay, you can see it here. I can move like this. Okay, so for the last example I will be giving, in this chapter, I said I want to add a survey. I want to add a questionnaire containing true and false questions, multiple choice questions. So what I will do, let me first exit the preview to add the interactive elements. I will just click on questions. As you can see here, it's divided into 3 sections: the questions, the layout, and options section. In the questions, we're creating the bank of questions itself. So I will be adding a title. Let's say survey. Okay, I want to add maybe 2 true and false. We can remove if we want. Let's add instead a multiple choice. So let's add a question: is Audi A1 car, is Audi A1 car the best car in the world? And of course I will say yes, because it's my dream car. Okay, maybe we can add Are you enjoying this webinar? Hopefully. Okay, we have 4 options. I can remove, so we can have the true and false, and we can add it as a multiple choice if you want. Okay, yes and no, so you can add it either ways, either as true and false or either as a multiple choice answer. You can have multiple choice with multiple answers. You can have a short answer question, open-ended. Okay, so this is for the questions. For the bank of questions, you're gonna add the questions from here. In the responses, you're gonna choose either self-answer or self-answer with report or do nothing. When a user submits the answer, nothing will happen. Or you can have a self-answer with report, which will tell him his score, okay, with a full report, which questions were right, which questions were wrong, or self-answer that will just show him the score. Okay, in the layout, you're just defining the color, font size, padding of your questions and answers. And in the options section, you have some extra options like adding a clear button, a preserve button. You can highlight the correct answers after submitting the answers. You can have a randomize option. Each time a user will enter this survey, the questions will be randomized. We can support right to left if it's a right to left language, and you can send to email if it's a cloud ebook. You can send the answers of the user to an email that you specify in this section. Also, let's say you created 100 questions in the bank of questions, and you just want to display 5 questions, 5 random questions, of course, out of the 100 questions. You just have to define the number of questions displayed in this text field. Okay, so let's remove this. There are only 2 questions. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna remove this, and then we can create. Okay, as you can see here, the questions are created. You can put them whatever you want. You can resize, of course, and you can place them wherever you want. Now let's go to the preview mode to try answering these questions. Are you enjoying this webinar? For me, yes. For you, hopefully yes. Is Audi car A1 the best car in the world? True, and submit the answers. Okay, and nothing will happen because I choose do nothing. Okay, but if you choose the self answer, a report will appear to the user. Okay, so this is basically for editing the content of your ebook. You've already edited the PDF and you imported it to the authoring tool to play around with it and to add more interactive elements through the edit panel. After editing your ebook content, we will move to the customize panel. The customize panel is basically for customizing the look and feel of your ebook reader and to view it from different platforms. Let's say I want to view it from an iPad, for example. Okay, you can rotate the device to see how it will look like from an iPad, either in a web mode or in a mobile app mode. Okay, I can play around with it, I can interact with it, and this is how it will look like exactly to the end user. Okay, we can do some other things in the customize panel in the design section and components. In the design section, you can start the book with your own custom logo, your own startup image. We can change the colors of the upper bar and the lower bar. Let's choose this one, for example. Let's choose the white. As you can see here, I've played a little bit with the colors of the upper bar. You can do the same with the lower, with the bottom, the bar at the bottom, and the text inside them. In the component section, I can enable or disable any of the components inside my reader. Like, for example, I have here Wikipedia lookup, Google lookup. I can disable any of these features, and you can do so to any other component inside your ebook reader. Okay, so now we go to the final stage. which is exporting your ebook. We have several formats. You can start by exporting it as standard file, EPUB or EPUB encrypted. Actually, the EPUB can be read by any EPUB reader, like the Kotobee Reader app, which is a free app. Okay, you can export it as a web app. A folder will be downloaded to your desktop. You can take this folder and upload it on your website. Okay, you can also export your ebook as a desktop app, either Windows, Mac app, or a Chrome app. In addition to that, you can export it as a native mobile app, either Android app, iOS app, or Windows Phone app. For example, if you want to export it as an Android app, the .apk file will be downloaded to your desktop. You can then take this file and upload it on your developer account on Google Play. And the same goes with iOS and Windows Phone. You can also integrate your whole ebook with LMS by exporting it as a SCORM file. You can then take this SCORM file and upload it on your LMS. The easiest way is to host it on our server. You will just have to provide a unique alias for your book, okay? And you will get this URL which you can give to anyone to access your ebook online. And finally, the last way is to export your book to a library. Either exporting it to the Kotobee shared library, which is a public library, anyone can access it, or if you have already created your own library through the Kotobee Author, you can choose to upload this book to your own branded library app. Okay, so for the first three options, standard files, exporting as a web app or as a desktop app, you can do so with your free version, with your free license. However, for exporting native mobile app, hosting online, exporting to library, you can use the trial version, which is associated with your free version. However, to continue using or exporting to these formats, you will have to get a paid version. Okay. So this is basically everything regarding the Kotobee Author. Let's go back to our presentation. Finally, I want to give you some ways to reach our support team as soon as possible. Of course, you have the webinar recording, which will be available after we finish our webinar through the same webinar link. Okay, there are step-by-step online video tutorials on our YouTube channel, and of course our support.kotobee.com, our support website. You will find knowledge-based articles which are basically user manuals containing all of the steps that you will need to use the Kotobee platform. And of course, to reach us, you can reach us either by email, online chat, phone support, or through Skype. We're always here for you, okay? And before the questions part, the discount coupon, it's our gift today to you. It's 10% discount coupon that you can use while purchasing any of the licenses, the basic license, the premium license. You can use this coupon. It's valid for 2 days, 48 hours starting from now, okay? And I will send it now on the chat to all of you, okay? Just to remember it and not to forget it. Webinar 601, okay, it's sent. So now if you have any other question, if you have any questions regarding the webinar, regarding the platform, the solutions, you can just ask me and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Okay, someone is asking about the basic and the premium license. I was just mentioning. Let me go to the Kotobee website. Okay, downloads and pricing. Actually, they are once in a lifetime payment. You can just get the basic license. You can upgrade to the premium at any time. For the basic license, it's basically for removing the Kotobee watermark and branding from your exported books as web apps and desktop apps. To export as native mobile apps, you will have to get the premium license because it will get you 5 mobile exports, and you can use the exporting to SCORM for your LMS. Okay, someone is asking about the library solution, how the library looks like, and if he can sell his ebooks through the library. Okay, so let me first show you a sample library. Okay, it's created by one of our users. It's actually a magazine in South Africa. Unfortunately, it's a private library, so we won't be able to access the ebooks inside the library unless we log in first using our email and password or using a promo code. And all of these can be controlled from inside the Kotobee Author software. But you can see here how the end result looks like. If we clicked on any of the books, it will tell us login to read. Okay, now for selling the ebooks, we have created a WooCommerce plugin that you can use to sell your library ebooks through your WordPress website. And we can send, of course, I can send this plugin to anyone who wants it. You'll just have to email me and tell me that you want this plugin, and I will send you the link to download it. Okay, someone is asking, is Author available for Linux OS? Unfortunately, until now it's not. It's only available for Mac and for Windows. Okay, someone is asking or telling me a scenario that he wants to do. I want to make a site where the user can read my PDF after paying me. Okay, so here we will not be talking about PDF. You're going to convert your PDF into an ebook, and then we can put it on your website. How are we going to do that? Okay, you're going to follow the steps I just mentioned in this webinar, okay? And in the export phase, you can export as a web app, okay? So this way, a folder will be downloaded to your desktop containing all of the default files of your book, the HTML, JavaScript, CSS, everything, okay? So, and while exporting it as a web app, you can convert it to a cloud ebook. So by converting it to a cloud ebook, you can make your ebook as a private ebook, which means that users will have to log in first. So this way, when someone pays you, you can give them a promo code, or you can register them as a cloud user on your cloud ebook. They will go to your website, they will open your ebook through your website, they will log in using either the username and email that you've created or a promo code, and they will be able to access your ebook through your website. Okay, someone is asking, does Kotobee Author support book widgets? Yes, actually it supports book widgets. Let's go back to the edit panel. Here we have one of the interactive elements. Here is the widget. You can import or insert book widgets inside your book. For the ones who don't know what book widgets are, let me show you a sample ebook that contains book widgets. Actually, book widgets can be anything that you want to create: games, puzzles, calculators, interactive graphs. In here, sorry, in this ebook, You can see here an interactive graph. This is actually a book widget. You can either create the book widget by yourself. They are basically HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Or you can use famous websites like bookery.com and bookwidgets.com to create such an interactive component. Okay, you can then, after creating it, you can upload it or insert it in your ebook using the Kotobee Author, either as a pop-up widget or a page widget that will appear just like this sample, just like this interactive graph. Okay, also for you to remember, here's the first website, the bookery.com, okay, for creating book widgets. Also the bookwidgets.com. These are the most famous websites for creating book widgets. Okay, someone is asking if they want to create their ebook and upload it to your website without a download feature. Actually, it won't be with a download feature. Your users won't be able to download the book because here we're not talking about a PDF. It's not a PDF. It's an interactive ebook. As you can see here in this sample ebook. Let me first change the interface language to English. Okay, as you can see here, there's no way to download the whole book. They will just have to go through it from your website. There won't be a download button. This is of course because it's on your website. If you exported it as a mobile app, for example, or a desktop app, and you provided these apps through your website, then they can download it either on their desktops or on their mobile devices. Okay, someone is asking, can I import HTML into Kotobee Author instead of PDF? Actually, yes, you can. In the edit panel, we have import PDF and we have import HTML, which is actually more accurate than a PDF. It's editable 100%, it's accurate 100%. Everything is imported with the HTML file, all of the links, all of the videos. If it's, for example, a URL, you can provide, for example, the URL for a Wikipedia article, and you can just import it in your edit panel, and everything will be imported and divided into chapters according to the split chapters by. Okay. Okay, someone is asking, is Kotobee Author like iBooks Author? Actually, it's like iBooks Author in a way. It's for creating ebooks and exporting it into different formats. However, the difference between both is that iBooks is only supported by Mac. You can only work on an iBooks Author through a MacBook, okay? And you can only export to iOS. However, here in Kotobee Author, we export to multiple formats. You can, as I mentioned, through the export panel, you can export to a lot of formats other than the iOS format. Okay, someone is asking about the cloud solution. If you when I mentioned converting your ebook to a cloud solution to control it, to make it private, for example. Okay, so as I mentioned, while converting it to a web app, you can convert it to a cloud ebook. Now, this will make you be able to manage the ebook. From where you can manage it? From the Manage panel. Under the Cloud ebook section, you will have these three sections. In the settings, you can, as I mentioned, declare it as a private ebook. You will have some extra features. You can add your users from this section by providing their email addresses and activating them, or sending an activation email. This way, an email will be sent to this user asking them to create their own passwords. The other way is to create promo codes instead of user emails and password. You can just click on create code. A promo code will be created, and you can send this promo code to any user you want, and he or she will use it to access your ebook. Cloud is free or for trial. Okay, so as I mentioned, when you sign up through our website, okay, and you download the software, you will have a 30 days trial for the cloud solution. After the 30 days trial, okay, you will have to get a license for the cloud ebook. Now, it will be $10 per month for one book, or $100 per year, and this is for single ebooks. Okay, someone is asking, I don't want users to share their login and password or promo codes to many users. How can I ensure this security? Okay, as I mentioned, in the settings, you have some extra features, okay? One of them is the device DRM, which is limiting the number of devices per user. Now, let's say I created promo codes, I give it to one of my users, I can just add here one device per user. This way, the user will only be able to use this promo code through one device. Let's say his laptop. He won't be able to use the same promo code from any other device. Okay, someone is asking about the cloud solution for unlimited ebooks or a number of ebooks. So here you're not talking about individual ebooks, we're talking about the library solution. First, the library can be controlled from the same Manage panel. You will have some extra sections for the books, categories, users, and promo codes for the settings, which is similar to the settings of the single or the individual cloud ebook. Now, for the pricing of the library, which is a cloud solution, however, here it's for a number of books. It starts with up to 10 books. It's $500 per year for up to 10 books and 1,000 users if it's a private library. And by increasing the number of books or the number of users, the cost will increase slightly. Okay, and if you have a special requirement, if you want, for example, 200 books and 5,000 users, and it's not available in one of these plans, you can just send us your requirement and we will create a special offer for you. Okay, someone is asking, where can I enter the discount coupon? Okay, so let's say you decided to purchase the premium license, for example. So you will go to the pricing page, you will click on the buy button, and you can insert your coupon here. You will click on the coupon icon and you can insert your coupon code here, and you can proceed with the payment process. Okay, this is if you already have a serial number, if you've already registered with Kotobee. If you haven't registered yet and you want to register while buying, then you will also provide all of your information, and at the bottom here you can provide the coupon code as well. Okay, so I think this is it. If you have any other questions, just send us either by email or by chat through our website, and we will be more than happy to give you the help and assist that you need. I hope that you have enjoyed this webinar, and thank you everyone for attending.